welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're about to do a Q&A and we're going to get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Sydney. I'm so happy that you're here. If you're new, hi. If you're not, hi. So today, this video is going to be a Q&A while I get ready because as you can see, I'm not ready. I need to do my makeup. I need to get ready because I have plans. And I'm just going to answer some questions since I've started posting and I've never talked about who I am, what made me want to start my channel. So I'm just going to answer a few questions that I made up. I have them in my hefty journal here. I'm trying out this microphone. I can only really use it when I'm not applying makeup or anything, but hopefully the sound is good. So the first question is, what is my name and my sun sign? So I'm Sydney and I'm a Leo sun. I'm a Libra moon. I'm a Gemini Venus, and I'm a Capricorn rising. So if someone was to meet me and not know who I am, they would probably think I'm a Capricorn because I'm very ambitious, but I feel like the energy I give off is more of a Libra or a Leo because I'm very spontaneous. I like to have fun, but I can also be very serious and very ambitious. Where am I from? I live in Pennsylvania. That's enough information. What did you study in school? So, I studied communications and social influence. I just graduated this month. At the beginning of this month, I graduated. And ever since, I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. So, this is a serum that I got from work as a sample for free. I actually am unemployed. Well, that's not true. God will provide. But I graduated at the beginning of this month. I was a transfer student, I commuted, and I did graduate with Dean's List. A good question is, why did I start my YouTube channel now? I have always wanted a YouTube channel since I was younger. Maybe since I was a preteen or a teenage girl, I always kind of saw myself doing YouTube and making content. I always thought it looked like so much fun. But I think I was nervous to do it because, it's hard to start, okay? You're basically talking to yourself and just having faith in yourself. But honestly, that is my vibe. I am really interested in all the girly girl things. Like, I love glam. I love glow up content. That's my favorite content to watch. I also love fitness and getting your life together content. Mostly going to be posting vlogs. I like to travel a lot. I did post a travel vlog at the beginning of this week. I went to Paris in December, but it's fine. We're not going to talk about that. It's May. I do have some travel plans this summer. I do think starting off a channel and vlogging traveling is a bit much. So I'm also going to make fitness content, glam content. I like to talk about mental health. I also love cozy videos, cozy nights in. I am more of an extrovert. However, contrary to popular belief, I really do like spending time alone and I do like to relax and be cozy. So I will be doing some of that. I got this at work. Everyone has been talking about this and I just got it. I'm so late. What's another good question? How old am I? I'm 23. Oh my god, I'm 23. I know. I feel like just yesterday I was 19. Well, it wasn't that long ago. What are some of my hobbies? I really like to read tarot cards. I like to go on walks. I love to go to the gym. I'm going to the gym for almost 2 years now, which has been really nice. It definitely transforms your body and your mind over time. What are some of my favorite things to do? I love to be with my friends. I love to go on walks. I love to go shopping. I love to try new makeup looks. And I love to go out for a party, for a good drink. I like to have fun. I like to travel. Books. Paint. I never paint. I don't know why I said that. I really like to live an active lifestyle, but I'm very into crystals. I like to pray. What else do I like to do? I like. I really like to journal. What am I looking forward to most post grad? I'm honestly excited to not have to go back to school ever. I was actually really sad when I graduated because, and maybe this would be a good video, but when I started college, I really did not like it. I low-key hated it. It was not fun. It was not the college life I was expecting to have. But this last year, I had the most fun I've ever had in school. So naturally, I wasn't really that excited to graduate because I was having so much fun. Why would I want to graduate? And I also always felt like, where's my concealer? I always felt a little bit behind because I am 23 and you graduate like 21 or 22. And when you're in your 20s, like every age feels so different. So like 23 is so different than 26 and 29 is so different than 21. Well, obviously. I think that's one of those things, my concealer is right here, that you think is a really big deal when you're younger, but like one day when I'm in my 30s, I'll be like, I don't know why you pay so much attention to the fact that you're 23 and in school. Like, it's kind of dumb. So I'm about to do my lashes because I've been meaning to do them. So I'm gonna talk while I do them, which is very, very bold of me because, like, oh, I'm silly. That's what the microphone is for. I honestly think it was a little bit too loud up there, anyways. But what's something that a lot of people don't know about me? I am a type 1 diabetic, and I got diagnosed when I was 17, on my way to turning 18. And a lot of people are surprised when they find out I have it based on the full life that I live. And sometimes I don't always talk about it because people ask so many questions. People are also very ignorant, which is not surprising because they don't really understand it. People still think that you get diabetes from eating too much sugar as a kid. And anyone who knows me, well, it doesn't matter, but I am a very naturally healthy person. I grew up eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. I didn't grow up as an unhealthy child at all. And all my friends always say how healthy I am. So sometimes I don't like to tell people because they're like, really? You? But you're not fat. See, and when people say that, it just shows how ignorant people are. And I understand because I don't think I thought that, regular, normal, healthy, quote unquote, looking people had diabetes. But type 1 diabetes is a problem in your immune system. It has nothing to do with your lifestyle or how much sugar you ate as a child. So, yeah, there's a lot of common misconceptions about it. I would honestly love to make a full YouTube video on that because it's something that's not well understood even by a lot of adults. Like even my friends and family, I don't think they really know. I mean, they know stuff because of me, but like, you know, that's something that a lot of people don't know about me. How does it affect me socially? A lot. Well, the thing is, like I said, I think people are always really surprised because they think that, if you have diabetes, you can't do anything. Your life is like over or something. I don't know how my life could be over. My life is just starting, but it definitely is hard to just, do all the things that I do while dealing with it. It's not easy at all. I'm not going to say it is because it's really not. It's like a constant battle. You just have to prepare to do things very differently. It's something I've been struggling with lately because I was on a calorie deficit for summer. I was trying to get more toned, and so I was eating less, but I'm not a person who counts calories, which is sometimes to my detriment. But basically, I haven't been eating enough, so these lashes look really, really crazy, but whatever. So my blood sugars have been all over the place, and that's been difficult for me. What's another question? What is my favorite self-care routine? One of my personal favorite self-care routines is reading tarot cards and journaling about what's going well in my life and what's not going well. I used to journal every single day during quarantine. Quarantine. We're not going to talk about the fact that my lashes look like a 6-year-old did them. Is the tea on dating in your 20s. So, dating in your 20s in Philadelphia is scary. No, it's not scary, but thankfully I'm on Sprinkle side of TikTok because I started to think my standards were too high, which is insane because they're very, very bare. Now they're not bare, but they're really not that deep. And as someone who grew up with two parents and knows what it's like to be treated well with respect and with care, I know that that is the bare minimum. I choose peace over dusties. But one thing I will say is I think it's very important as a woman or as anyone that you should take the time to work on yourself, before you get into a relationship or if you're in a relationship, and you should always put yourself first. Because I think that women naturally, we like to please people in general. So I think something I've learned is to always put yourself first. And putting yourself is not selfish. And if it is selfish, then be selfish. Because people that are worried about being selfish are usually very selfless and very, people that love hard and have pure hearts and are, you know. What's one reason I took so long to start my YouTube channel? I think not everybody, but a lot of people at one point want to start, but I will say being consistent, oh my God. Yeah. It's the consistency that's really hard. And then it's like, what do I talk about? And then starting off something bad is something that not a lot of people want to do. But if I could give any advice as someone who's not qualified to give it, I would say just start because there's something for everyone on here, I feel. So that was it for this Q&A. I finished my lashes and I did my hair off camera, but I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me and why I started my channel. So stay tuned. There will be more posts soon. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be coming back for more. Bye.